So the areas that I inject are all concerning the facial muscles. And what we need to look at first is we look at the lines above on the forehead here. This is the frontalis muscle, and whenever you move your, like raise your eye up like this, you'll see these lines from this muscle. Well, what we'll do is I'll draw in landmarks and mark these areas where I need to inject the Botox at. So, because remember, Botox is a neurotoxin, and it'll help relax that muscle where those wrinkles will go away. Another area that I inject in is the glabellar area here. And a lot of times women have what we call the number 11s. And so I would inject right here and then also at the corrugator muscles, because they also involve in the wrinkling right between the eyebrows. So that's a real important area. Another area that we focus on is the crow's feet, where you have lines from squinting or trying to read or with the sun or reading a computer. If you'll see, these are the lines that a lot of women want to be taken care of. And then another area that I focus mainly on is the radial lip line. And usually that's caused from smoking or from drinking from a straw. You'll have lines up above the lip and down below, and I inject into those areas also. Probably the most sensitive area out of all of these is right above the Cupid's bow here of the line. But a lot of patients tolerate it very fine. They don't require anything for it. And then another area that I can inject is, if you'll turn your head, Ms. Renee, and kind of clench your teeth, is the masseter. And this is what I was talking about, people who have bruxism, like grinding of the teeth. I inject into both sides of the area, and that's one thing I do want to point out is when we do Botox injections, we don't just do one side of the face. You have to do both sides of the face. But this masseter here, when we inject there, it helps relieve that muscle, helps stop the grinding, and the muscle goes down and it relaxes. And therefore, it also helps with tension headaches also. And those are the areas that I inject.